leadership of Lagos Island Local Government Area has demonstrated extreme commitment towards curbing the spread of COVID-19 and ameliorating the effects of the global crisis. Some of the measures taken include fumigation of all nooks and crannies of the LGA, sensitization exercises, and monitoring the level of compliance of the ongoing lockdown in the state. To reduce the effects of the ongoing lockdown, various relief items have been distributed across the political wards. The council chairman, Tijani Olusi, called for calm and endurance during this period. He commended residents for the level of compliance with health guidelines and the lockdown directive in the LGA.
The lockdown has been definitely observed seriously by the people. Yet they are not happy, but we don't have any option. Has been directed, and in the president's statement, that a life is worth more than anything. And also reiterated by Mr. Governor also, that life, I'm quoting Mr. Governor now, that saving one life is worth more than the total economy of the state as a whole. So which means we as local government heads must follow suit. And when you go around the local government, weekdays is like holiday period. So which means everybody is observing the lockdown.
He added that the palliative and controlling measures being taken are aimed at reducing the spread of the virus and cushioning effects on residents.
So Mr. Governor was the first proactive governor in Nigeria. So he started the directive of the lockdown, and alongside the state government were also planning palliative, but spontaneously the local government acted with the nip of time. We did has the palliative of local government a day before the state government passed theirs down to the local government, which we also distributed. And when Mr. Governor, which we appreciate him, the whole Conference 57 as a whole, we've appreciated our governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his efforts at stemming down and control of the coronavirus in Lagos State as a whole, and also the palliative given to the people. We went into our various areas in the wards. So we gave the elderly, we gave the families in each of the residents in the ward, and also those traders who are within, who sell foodstuff or who are allowed to trade within the hours of trading. So it's an all-encompassing that the local government did when we were doing the palliatives.
We all see what is happening, that it's not a scam, and I pray that none of us will be victims of the coronavirus. Well, I just want them to be law-abiding, and we too, we are doing our effort to see that we get the stimulus package to them. We know it cannot be enough, but we are appealing to them that they should be law-abiding citizens, so that we will stop the spreading of the coronavirus, because there is always a new cases every day, mostly in Lagos State. So I'm appealing to them that they should stay at home. Stay at home is better than rest in peace.
The leadership also procured an emergency response bus in case of potential COVID-19 casualties in the LGA.
The local government have made tremendous efforts in ameliorating the suffering of our residents. We've distributed food packages to them. twice, that is in 2 batches, and the third one was done by the state government, that is COVID-19 relief package. The chairman also procured a brand new ambulance to stand as a response in case if there is any need for us to transport anybody that is infected to the isolation center.
Tijani Olusi implored residents to continue to follow health guidelines that have been advocated, while charging security officials with continual enforcement of peace and order in the face of security challenges.
And we also appreciate our security operatives, the police force. Up to the last 2-3 days, we work hand in hand with the Lagos State Task Force and also the Lagos team. We've been going around within and observing people and making sure that residents and traders alike within the local government observe the lockdown.
These palliative and precautionary efforts will go a long way in controlling the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic and cushioning its effects on residents.
Kudos to Adetoye Olusi. He'll always be there for us, and he's treating us like a father. Though he's a son to me, but he's treating. I have to, kudos to him, Sha, because he has been treating us very well indeed, from beyond our own expectation.